Right now, the science is catching up to this folklore. It's literally catching up and telling us what we've always known, is that our gut feeling, our gut literally is controlling our entire body. Now, thanks to the work of Dr. Jessica, we are, and so many others in this room, we're actually starting to understand that we have a second brain in the gut, and that the gut produces like 95% of our serotonin for the brain. We are literally discovering that we feel better when we consume probiotics and cultured dairy products like kefir. And we can literally change our health by something that's so simple like eating properly, eating well. This is completely new. We've always known that digestion and immune system was something that was being benefited by kefir. Elie Metchnikoff won the Nobel Prize in 1908 for this work. But the mental health piece is completely new. So that's fascinating, and that's one of the reasons why probiotics are now booming, and it'll blossom to a $50 billion industry. 70% of that's going to be in dairy food.
Wow. And there is a lot of really interesting research taking place. There's a project that focuses on children with autism and testing for their microbiome and the differences there. What can these kind of research projects tell us? I mean, it's still kind of early days, but where do you hope that this goes as more and more data is collected?
It's a really good question. So we work with over 1,000 researchers around the world. As part of the White House Microbiome Initiative, we're giving away over $1 million in grants to researchers. So some of these they're in a wide array of areas. Some of them are in mental health. We're doing a study with University of Oxford, actually, on which is where I got my PhD, in personality in the microbiome. There are studies of depression in the microbiome, anxiety, even relationships in the microbiome, like how that might affect, whether or not our microbes are in sync. Does it have an effect? Some of these are very exploratory and may turn out not to mean anything at all, and some of them might mean a lot. In the case of autism, the work that I'm familiar with is about figuring out, are there different, it's known that there are gut symptoms that frequently co-occur with autism, and the question is, are those a cause? Are those an effect? Are there different types of autism that you can detect by looking at different types of gut symptoms and different types of gut microbiome characteristics? So it's a really exciting area. We know that there's a connection. The question is sort of bringing that, and this is sort of our focus as a company, is bringing that to something of value that patients and doctors can actually use as part of the healthcare system. I hope that there will be something like that soon.